Hi all, welcome to N2D Numbers to Decision. So in today's session we are going to discuss about transportation problems. So in the last session we just saw a method called Northwest Corner Rule. In today's session we are going to continue with least square method. Okay. So when you compare with Northwest Corner Rule, least square method is better optimized. So which will give you a better optimized cost. Okay. So let's have the same problem what we discussed with your Northwest Corner Rule. So here we have 4 origin and we have 3 destination. So from origin to destinations, we have different transportation cost associated and we have the supply and demand. So first, as I said, first we need to check what is the whether the problem is balanced or not. So that is the total supply and demand should be equal. So the total demand is 34 and the total supply is 34. Therefore, the problem is balanced so that we can start allocating. So in least cost method, the name itself which gives you the answer. So we have to select the least cost and from there onwards we have to start allocation. Okay. So in this table, in this cost which is given, we need to select which is the least value and then we have to start allocating from there. Okay. So here when you look at uh, there are there is a least cost which is 1. So we have it at 2 places, one here and one here. So when there are 2 occasions the same number is being repeated, you can arbitrarily choose any of the one. Either you can go with this or you can go with this. Okay, it is arbitrarily we can choose. Okay, so right here I just want to go with this. Okay, this one. Okay, so let us start the allocation here. So here what is the demand? Demand is 18 and the supply is 8. So how much I can allocate here is only 8. Okay, so 8 is what I can allocate. So entire supply got over. So I have to cross out the entire row. So my demand is going to remain as 10. Okay, so what is the next least cost? The next least cost is 1 again here. Okay, so I need to check what is the demand. The demand is 7 and the supply is 14, so I can allocate 7 here. My entire demand is over, so I'll cross out the entire column. Okay, so what will happen to the supply? Supply will become 7. So now in the remaining values, you need to find out which is the next least value. So we have 7, 4, 4, 7 and 6 and 2. So 2 is the least value. So in which we will try to allocate. Okay, so the demand is 10 and supply is 7. So only 7 can be allocated here. So in my supply 3 will be remaining and my entire demand is over. So I cross out the row values. So now among 7 and 4, 4 is the least one. So 4 we have it at 2 places. Arbitrarily you can choose anything. So I'll go with this 4. Okay. So here the demand is 9, the supply is 7. So maximum what we can do is we can allocate 7 and the demand remains 2 and the entire supply gets over. So I cross out this 7. So now the next least cost is 4. Okay, so here what is the demand? The demand is 3 and the supply is 5. So you can allocate 3 here and the entire demand gets over and the supply will remains as 2. Finally, we left with only 7. Okay, so how much is the demand? The demand is 2 and the supply is 2. So we will allocate 2. Okay, so now our allocation is done. So we need to find out whether the answer is non-degenerated or not. Okay. So for that we have to go with m plus n minus 1. Okay. So here m is total number of rows which is 4 and n is total number of column which is 3 minus 1 which gives you 7. Okay. So next what we need to do is we need to identify how many number of allocations we have. Okay. So this is the first allocation, second allocation, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Okay, sorry, this m plus n minus 1, which is not uh, 7, this is 6. Okay, so the total number of allocation, which is also equals to 6. So then these two conditions are satisfied. Okay, when these two conditions are satisfied, the solution is what we call it as non degenerated. So always we need to have the solution as non-degenerated. Okay, so now we need to find out what is the transportation cost. Okay, so how we will find out the transportation cost is number of allocations into the cost. So the total number of allocation is 2 into 7 plus 3 into 4 plus 8 into 1 plus 7 into 4 plus 7 into 2 plus 1 into 7. Okay, so this way we can arrive at, so the total transportation cost is 83. As I said you, least cost will give you a better optimization compared to your northwest corner rule. So in the same problem we have done with your northwest corner rule, so which gives us a value of 102. Okay, but when you compare the value with your least cost method, the least cost method which gives you a lesser cost. Okay, so your least cost method will always give you a optimized answer compared to your northwest corner rule. Okay, and thank you for watching the session. We'll meet with another video in the next session. See you until then. Bye from Santosh.